Support Wrestle Talk!
Donate on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the Wrestle Talk News. I am El Fakador Laurie Blake. And coming up on this Lucha News party, WWE ban AEW shirts at the Royal Rumble, WWE offering top dollar to get people to re-sign, and a Roman Reigns health update courtesy of The Rock. But first, a different health update for the Leviathan Lars Sullivan. You probably remember, how can you forget really, it was advertised every 5 minutes on Raw and SmackDown, but Lars Sullivan was said to be on his way to the main roster. He never quite made it though, after missing a scheduled appearance on Raw after suffering a reported anxiety attack and returning to Colorado, never to be seen again. He hasn't been heard from since, and we all assume that was because Colorado doesn't have internet yet, but it turns out it does. As last night, just before the Rumble, Sullivan's social media representative, William Christensen, stopped lurking on Lars's Twitter and posted this update, according to Cageside Seats, because we can't see it because it's behind a privacy wall or it's been deleted. There has been a lot of speculation about Lars recently. It's true he went missing several weeks ago, and I was just able to contact him this morning. Lars wants everyone to know he is in a good place and is sorry to everyone he's disappointed. It's obviously very good to hear that he's getting back to a good place, but all of this mystery offers no hints as to what's in store for his future with the WWE. But there may not be room for him if the rumoured crop of NXT talent make their way up to the main roster in the meantime. Because there's speculation that Aleister Black is on his way up to WWE proper in short shrift, especially as many fans thought he gave a bit of a farewell to the brand following TakeOver Phoenix and the post-show brawl between himself, Ricochet and the Velveteen Dream against Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. Now this angle was partly to set up the returning halftime heat tag match between the six men, which was announced by Shawn Michaels on the Rumble's pre-show, but also ended with Black, Ricochet and Dream in the ring, playing to the crowd as if saying goodbye. Now Dave Meltzer had previously noted that Black was being discussed for a main roster call-up for a few months now, and here's a big old spoiler alert, get out of here while you still can, he appeared in the Royal Rumble, eliminating Dean Ambrose and potentially starting a program there. Maybe he's on the roster. I'm doing this voice. But as we've said before here, WWE aren't just looking within their own ranks for new talent, they've also been pilfering just about anyone whose contract with other promotions is up. And one of the big names on their Amazon wish list must be Matt Sydal, the former Evan Bourne from WWE, who officially became a free agent on January 1st this year, according to that bloomin' blabbermouth Dave Meltzer. Meltzer said that Sydal has received interest from AEW and WWE, saying, "We'll see what happens with him. I know he's had offers from AEW, I know he's had offers from WWE. See, I told you. I haven't been told specifically that Impact wants him back, but I would think Impact would want him back because he's good. Talk him up, why don't you, Dave? Talk him up." Now, Sydal recently underwent knee surgery, but did tweet to say that all was well and he is expecting to return to the ring in April. I've tried to consult my third eye to see where I'll end up, but it's not opening up. My forehead is sore. If Sydal was looking for fun in his new contract though, he couldn't exactly go wrong with the All Elite gang, because they are just travelling around popping up at other wrestling shows at the moment. Because following on from the Young Bucks invading a Defy Wrestling event the other week, and the whole gang appearing at Bar Wrestling recently, Cody Rhodes and Hangman Page showed up at Northeast Wrestling's event in Waterbury, Connecticut on Saturday, where Cody cut an in-ring promo talking up AEW.
This is why we're doing what we're doing. This is why we're taking the chance we're taking. We're not alone, man. Every single one of us is part of this together. Thank you, Cody.
This current tour of other promotions does a couple of things. It keeps the buzz around All Elite Wrestling going, and it also suggests that the company is likely to have close ties to many of North America's big indie promotions, which can only be a good thing. One promotion they won't be having anything to do with most likely is WWE, especially if these sort of shenanigans continue. Because during the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, a fan seated in the front row, just a few feet away from the ring, was forced by WWE personnel to remove the AEW shirt that he was wearing. Now, an image of this entire event was posted under another tweet that was about some, I don't know, nonsense, rubbish jokes by Adam Pacitti of Cultaholic. Need to rinse my mouth. Oh, Cultaholic. And then a video of the whole thing was posted on Twitter, and that quickly went viral.
It is bullshit.
So what did he just do?
He's taking it off.
So, but he already had a shirt on underneath that?
The kid paid.
There were two camps on this. Some fans said it was wrong for WWE to make people change. I mean, they don't stop John Cena from dressing like a toddler, so why is this a big deal? While others said it was only smart business. You shouldn't exactly give a rival promotion free advertising on national TV in the front row of your show. It just doesn't make any sense. But this whole thing did prompt a response from Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks, who said, "Let it be known that if you want to wear a WWE shirt at Double or Nothing or any AEW related event, we won't do this to you. They will, however, blur you out on the on-demand version, most likely." So, with more competition than ever for all of the talent in wrestling business, and that's in-ring performers, the officials, the backstage crew, the TV production staff, WWE is no doubt having to rethink its entire strategy for hanging on to staff because where else are you gonna go? Isn't exactly gonna cut it anymore. That's why the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported recently that WWE were willing to double the salary of any wrestler who was willing to re-sign on the spot. It's a really good deal for Zack Ryder. Don't do any work for a year and you get double the money. Now, this report has been followed up on by Raja, whose sources have confirmed that it is indeed true. And on top of that, WWE are offering raises of 50% to non-wrestlers and legends with deals that are up for renewal soon. So all in all, WWE staffers with deals up in 2019 look set to majorly benefit from AEW's mere existence and the kind of Scrooge McDuck money pit being offered by Fox for SmackDown. And one man set to benefit phenomenally is AJ Styles, because as one of the top guys on SmackDown, you got to imagine that WWE are going to offer him whatever he wants, so long as he stays and wrestles. That's probably a big part of it. He has to also wrestle. And you need to especially consider this because he's good mates with the Bucks. So All Elite kind of have a direct line to AJ. Yeah, even though they kicked him out of the Bullet Club and it was really embarrassing and you should probably remember it. According to Big Ear's Dave Meltzer, though, despite AJ having these close ties with the Bucks that he shouldn't do because he's got Stockholm Syndrome, he is reportedly staying with WWE, where he'll no doubt get more money and less dates like he deserves as he reaches the twilight of his in-ring career. From one top star to another, though, as there's been a few more sightings of Roman Reigns, who has been away from the spotlight since stepping down to battle his returning leukemia. And despite his ongoing treatment, Roman actually made a special appearance in the new Fast and Furious film alongside his cousin, Rock the Dwayne Johnson, who posted some inspirational words on Twitter. "Proud of my cousin, Roman Reigns' performance. Even more proud of his perseverance and strength as he takes one day at a time to recover from leukemia. Good to be with him in the islands during this time. Hashtag Hobson Shaw." Hashtag Hobson. Aww. I mean, he's like Roman Reigns' little rock, isn't he? He's like Roman's rock. I mean, he's everyone's rock, but you get what I mean. And Roman has also been in contact with some of his old WWE chums too. As Braun Strowman told Wrestling News, he's been speaking to the big dog through a series of simple gestures and actions. He's doing really well. He's doing really well. I think he's in Hawaii right now, still vacationing, seeing some of his family, so everything's going good with him. It's just a day-by-day thing. I know he's doing his treatments and stuff at home. When I speak to him, he sounds well, says he feels well, so I trust him in everything he's ever told me. Now, one final thing before we wrap up this Lucha News party, and that is that the final results of the inaugural WrestleTalk Staffers Wrestle League, and that is the one between Ollie, me, and Luke, are in. And I only went and bloody won it, didn't I? In your face. Now, Ollie, Luke and myself have been predicting the outcomes of all the major pay-per-views for a few months now, and it all came down to the Royal Rumble, where it was all to play for, and my prediction that Pete Dunne would make a surprise appearance sealed the deal. That left me with 41 correct predictions, and Ollie and Luke on a measly 38, which means they both have to do a punishment, a music video cover, which they secretly like, but is also a little lame. Now, if you happen to be a $25 and above pledge hammer, you can suggest which embarrassing wrestling entrance theme these two will make a video to. Please make it a lovey-dovey duet. That will be brilliant. We will then compile a shortlist, and then all of our pledge hammers at every tier will get to vote on which one you really want to see. And again, please make it an embarrassing duet. That would be great. Now, for those of you pledge hammers who made your own Wrestle League predictions for the Rumble, remember that those are going to carry on up to and including WrestleMania. So, good luck. You're going to need it, because I'm brilliant. Suggest and vote for which music video Ollie and Luke will have to perform by becoming a pledge hammer now. You will also get a whole load of other goodies too, like exclusive podcasts, ooh, shout outs, and if we get enough of you, monthly Wrestle Sketch episodes. Oh my god, that's the best thing ever. And why not give us a subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on all of the latest wrestling news. I've been El Fakador, and that was Lucha.